Hey, how you doing, y'all? My name is Shawn Powell, and I'm doing this video for the people that's got in underneath me. I've been in the business for, let's see, a little less than a month, and if your name is Keith, Elisa, Melissa, Josh, Mandy, Chris, Lindsay, and the newest one be Helvin, then I'm pretty much making this for y'all because I've noticed that some of y'all, even though you are in, you're not taking advantage of doing certain things that will really help your business a lot. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort either to do it. I know Helvin's asked me a lot of questions recently. He's looking at possibly maybe getting his brother in as well. Now he's the only one I've had that's come from a different country, Australia. The rest of y'all have really, kind of just need to get plugged into the system and go with it. When you first jump in here and you're excited, the number one thing I want you to learn to do is apply action. Understand that's where the money's at. I think sincerity is a big part. I've said that in every video if you've looked at any of them, and I'll say it again to this one too. But the number one thing that you really need to do before you can really apply action correctly is to learn what to do. And you've got Instant Payday Network sitting there in front of y'all. That is an awesome tool. It's an advertising tool that will teach you everything that you need to know, pretty much to right on up pretty far in this business. To be honest, the best part is the simple works, and so you don't want to make it too complicated. Miss Lindsay, I know that you have finished your credit, but it took you a little while for you to get your last credit. If you notice, I didn't push you or anything. I didn't want you to be pushed. I sent one email like 2 weeks later, or however long period it was, and told you, hey, look, just that at the limit you were at 0.72%. Freesters was 0.30 for me, and was $1, and got me 1/3 of my credit needed, and you could go ahead and jump in and start doing some learning. So that's the reason I sent that for you. I wasn't being pushy. I just felt like you needed to know for $1 more. And when it goes to cancel Freesters, it was nothing to it. It was very, very easy. So it's just, some little things I'm trying to help you out at the same time. Helvin most recently asked a question, and his question was about Facebook and the fact Instant Payday Network, he couldn't use his link to send, Instant Payday Network. The reason why is, though it says Instant Payday Network, it has a slash and your name at the end. My name would be Shawn Powell, and that's your funnel page that lets you go in down to the capture page and your land. It's your funnel system. Well, when everybody's using that page, it's still just one page. It's Instant Payday Network, and when you have thousands of people going through it, Facebook starting to look at it, Craigslist, they think it's spamming. They don't understand what it is. Excuse me. So, what they're doing is they're going to try to block it because they're trying to keep some big bad things from happening. Well, it's because there were a lot of people spamming, using it and stuff like that. They got a bad reputation, but you can't control how people are going to do it. This is their business. So, our way around it is so you can continue building the business in these great locations, is that there's a place called IBO Toolbox. It is under training at our private Facebook page, Jeff Buchanan, Limitless Opportunities. Now, you've got to finish step 1. You've got to finish step 2. You've got to sign up for step 3. It don't take long. Now, y'all, and I sent Helvin a couple of emails recently. I knew because the rest of y'all had already, it's a little different than what he's doing for right now. But the point is, if he started getting some people in, and let's say they do step 1, step 2, and then they sign up, if you're not signed up under double, it's going to go to me or the next person that's up in line. So you don't want to lose $33 when you've already done the effort. The video is teaching them this. You're not even doing that. So I would suggest, if I was y'all, to go ahead and take that and add that into an implement. Go ahead and get the credit out of the way. Go ahead and teach your people that it takes about 4 trials to get your credits off to both sides. And to be honest, y'all, it's the best thing to do is just go ahead and spend a little bit of money on your future and go ahead and, I say about $14, somewhere like in the ballpark. Also, these trials go up and down in value. You got to realize places like Walmart, when they pop in and pop out, they're using it at seasonal times. GameFly, when they pop in and pop out, the value may be different because they're using it for their strategies or whatever they think will work. So, but you ever notice GameFly is almost always on the front cover. So to me, that was a very, very easy one to use. There's a lot of them that are really easy, pop in and pop out, had no problem ending it, the trials. Okay, I don't want to get too sidetracked here. You need to go to the Facebook page. You need to get inside there. You need to go ahead and click up there under the links and start going down the videos, the first 3 sections. Miss Karen, Daniel, I've got a friend that's in there as well. All of us are more than welcome to help. Would love to help you every way you can. But don't turn down free education like this in a system. Now, I'm going to tell you something else too, y'all. Now, obviously, you can go to Facebook. You can do the Craigslist. You can go to Backpage. Those are the 2 biggest that you might want to do. That's great for giving immediate leads, right? And I've gotten a couple of y'all from that as well. The most recent, Josh, came in off of my video with no other way. I didn't even speak to him when he signed up. Miss Lindsay did the same thing. She came in straight off my video. The video thing, the reason that you might want to do that, when you believe in the system and it works, then all you got to do is talk. Then you got to learn a little bit of SEO, search engine optimization, that points them in the right direction as to when people do a search, what are they looking for? That's going to make your video, fall into that track. Then you want to start doing some where you can actually link your video to other sites, or maybe a blog, or even your Facebook page, whatever you can do that you can link them together. YouTube loves to find, loves to see that you've got people coming in from different locations. This is business for them too. It's always about business, Get more people that maybe never have been there, driving them to come back again. That's going to push you up higher in the rank. Likes, start people getting likes. Obviously, if you do YouTubes, I'm going to be there to put likes for you. You do the same for me. You know what I'm saying? Something as simple as that. If you got your brother, family, uncle, or something, use them, man. Any kind of likes at all. Now, here's the most recent thing I did. I go to Facebook. I put a nice little ad. You want to catch your attention at the very top. Instead of putting where the actual go to my site, through the funnel page on Facebook, I've used my video and do a really good review or something, or telling you how you feel, something that you're proud about, that video. Think about this when you make the video and use it. Then they see a face of you. They're hearing what you got to say. Now, immediately in the first line in the description, which SEO will teach you some couple of things to do with that. But go ahead and put your, the page that you need to go, so they go back to your link, so then you get back to, fall back into the system. But now they've heard what you think about the business. They know how you feel about it. They know that you're for real, And it only took, y'all, the ticket is to get between 4 and 6 minutes. If you really love to talk about, want to talk about the business, that's great. But you're going to notice that people start cutting off at about 4 to 6 minute mark. So the shorter it is, the less time it takes to upload. Tell people what you think. Tell people how you feel. And go ahead and get it out there. And then stop it. And then the link is down there. Point down there. Y'all, if you're new to the business, here's an example. If you're new to the business, if you like to get in, I can show you ways to make YouTube videos that are 4 to 6 minutes long. And I've done 23 videos and just pretty much talking about whatever I feel like talking about. I've got over 400 views in the last 2 weeks, and that don't sound like much, but I'm not going to quit. Say if I get 100 videos in the next couple of months, in a year from now, they're still going to be circulating. How many views am I going to have total? I've already got people signing and subscribing underneath me. See what I'm saying? I mean, this is do the job once. This is residual action. When you apply action in this way, it can be better going inside the ads. You want to get to the point that you think beyond the ads. I will tell you that. Craigslist can be tricky. I enjoy Craigslist as long as you're not being flushed out left and right by your competition. That's mainly what it is. Try to find you a good place that doesn't happen. And It's pretty good. If I'm looking to try to get as many leads as I can, in a certain couple of days I'm off or something like that, 24-hour frame, Sunday, Monday, I do put some ads out so I have that going with it. If there is a trick that I think, or a secret, when I have a lead come through, I haven't turned anybody down just because you may be surprised. But when you're in the back page, you can look around and see everybody, what they've looked at, what they haven't looked at. I cannot tell you the number of times that someone goes here, clicks it, one time, leaves. I've got their email and their name. I don't know if, I really can't remember if some of y'all in here exactly how it happened. But I send you an email telling your name, saying maybe something small or personal, what time I actually saw that you come through. You know it's for you. You believe it's for you. This is me taking my time to send you a small one. Don't make it big, because the bigger it is, people read enough as it is. They get a lot of junk mail and stuff. Keep it simple. Y'all, how you doing? My name is Shawn. I would give you Helvin most recent one. I might say something to Helvin and say,